My name is Malia Bruni, and I'm the victim advocate for the Multidisciplinary Child Abuse Team here at Multnomah County District Attorney's Office. As the victim advocate, my job is to make sure that the victim, survivor, and their family know what's going on with the criminal justice process, understand the different hearings that come up, provide emotional support to them when they have to come down to the courthouse, and also help connect them with different services and resources in the community. When we're working with children who are younger and sometimes teenagers, when it feels that it can be overwhelming for them to try to explain what this criminal justice process is, we really try to focus on building a relationship and rapport with that child. And that can be sometimes drawing pictures with them. It can be asking them questions about what their favorite cartoons are, favorite colors, what they like to eat for dinner, things like that. And really just spending some time connecting to them so that they know that we are safe people who are here to help and support them. Every victim is different, and every victim and survivor experiences trauma and heals from trauma differently. But a lot of these kids, we see them through this process sort of regain their voice, regain the power in their lives because people are listening to them, people believe them, and they're being heard and understood. And we're really all here to help support them and wrap around them throughout the process. I feel so lucky to be able to work with such an amazing team. The attorneys in our child abuse unit are so skilled, they are so driven, and they're so motivated to work on these cases. It's something that I see in each of them that they're very passionate about. And that also includes our support staff and our investigator. We all work very cohesively together to make sure that we're contacting all the witnesses, that the victim and their family are contacted, that they have rides down to the courthouse, that we're scheduling enough time to meet with them before hearings to answer their questions. And we all check in with each other, which is great. I think that's part of being in such a great team, is making sure that everybody on the team is doing okay and how we can support each other as well while working on these cases. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, and here in Portland and Multnomah County, we as a community can really work towards supporting families and children during what's still a very difficult time. And part of that is really focusing on protective factors with these families. As service providers like myself, when we can work on engaging families in positive ways to really focus on their strengths and things that they are doing well, it also helps open that door to talk with them about areas that they may be struggling with and areas that they may need help with. And that can also help with leading towards finding support for those families. My job is rewarding in many different ways, and one of the ways it's rewarding is that I get to see resiliency in children and in families who have experienced some of the worst trauma of their lives. I get to see them through part of that healing process and through finding their voices again and be part of that support for them. And the other part of my job is I work with such amazing professionals in this community. It's not just the child abuse unit here at the DA's office, but I get to work with law enforcement, with medical providers, with DHS workers, and other community organizations who are all driven towards helping protect some of the most vulnerable people in our community. And we all work together to collaboratively wrap around these children to help support them.